plan to make this video or to upload it. I want to let you, almost dropped it there, you guys know the reason why I'm in the bathroom is because I relapsed just. Yeah. And I'm not gonna obsess about it. I'm gonna this time make sure I get away from this fucking iPad. I'm gonna give my dad 20 quid for relapsing of money which I really need. And I'm not gonna make too many plans today other than just complete my essay for my schoolwork which I've got to submit. Then pretty much just lay low. But this time I have red pill awareness. I know that I'm using porn as a buffer to keep me out of the dating game. I'm using chat rooms as a buffer to keep me out of the dating game. And I had an embarrassing conversation with someone today online, and I was trying it on with some girls, and this man, I presume he was a white knight, because the really big buffers, chat rooms are perhaps the biggest buffer you as a man could come across, because chat rooms lead to, if you speak to the women, they lead to roleplay, which is fake sex, and there's only few of them on there. You can get hooked on, you could easily get one-itis, and then you could get one-itis for a long-distance relationship, and you're not playing the actual game, you're not getting actual experience, you'll never get any better. And as a red-pilled man, I can't, not a red rational male, I can't socialise with these women online. I can't associate myself with them. I'm just too, I'm not supposed to be in that zone. It's a blue pill zone. You notice something's different about me. And I just can't do it. I presume I'm popular with the women on there, but the women on there are looking for fucking friends. If they go after me, they're just shit testing me. I presume I'm new to this, but I turned down a girl today, and because that's a rejection, me rejecting these girls, it's a buffer. There needs to be some sort of replacement. Well, I'm not speaking to any girls at the moment outside of my house, because we're in a lockdown, and I'm sorry for that, but I fucking just blew my load. I went onto a chat room. It was actually a cam whore chat room. I went over that came off it. Then I was looking for more and more explicit stuff until I ended up on the infamous Pornhub. I looked up, and this will trigger some of you guys, but I don't fucking care. I looked up some stockings. I looked up something about, fishnets, and I blew my load instead of retaining it, meaning that now I'm going to think like a woman. Well, this is the metaphorical aspect. Metaphorically speaking, whacking one off makes you think like a fucking woman, and this is why you should do semen retention, because when you think like a woman, women don't want to fucking know you. The thing is, I was probably doing this because of women, because I was reading a lot about red pill and a lot about the art of seduction. It'll be a breath of fresh air when I finish that and go on to the 48 laws of power. I'm also reading about stoicism, so why do I even give a fuck? I can't deny that I'm a bit frustrated. Like I said, I'm not going to ponder on it. I'm going to make this video. It's going to document it. It's going to look embarrassing. People are going to get upset. People are going to cry. People are going to say, better luck next time, or I did better than you, and it's just going to piss me off, and it's all just the same cycle. It's not worth it. It's hopeless. It's hopeless indulging in this fucking fantasy anymore. And today, when I sat down, I actually did something different. I was masturbating. I was focusing on the feelings I got inside of my body. it was like my brain was putting a smoothie blender with bananas and milk, and it was making a banana milkshake out of my brain. Because there's this horrible milkshake called Nesquik, and it's by Nescafé, the coffee company in Britain. And I used to have it as a child. Apparently I'm allergic to it, but it was awful. It had this sickening taste and sickly sweet, and it's like this sickly sweet feeling of euphoria. Probably like what a fucking heroin addict has. What a fucking heroin addict after he's just injected his arm and he's in this feeling, this state of euphoria. And that's what it feels like when I bust a nut. It just feels awful. Why am I even doing this? What the fuck? And it happens again and again and again and again and again. And the thing is, I never actually reflect on these feelings unless when I'm actually doing it. This is why I lose my mind. I don't think, well, this is what I'll feel like after I jerk one off. I don't think about that. I don't think about the consequences. I just get an urge and it's like, okay, I'm going to fucking do this. I get intuitions, I get gut instincts, I get feelings saying, no, don't do this, pull away. And it may happen 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times, but I don't abide to that. I have every opportunity to stop, but I still fucking do it. And I do have ideas. I have ideas to get certain books to get your brain on porn. I have ideas to get out of this. But the state that we're in now, it's very fucking hard. I feel resistance to voluntary work. It's my fault for this. I feel resistance for voluntary work. If I were volunteered, or if I volunteer in the future, it will prevent this. I can't help that I just jacked one off. Yes, it was my fault, but if I actually talk to people, if I actually go outside and get a job, a voluntary job, doing voluntary work, people will fucking appreciate it. Oh, you're risking your life out on the front. Women would probably suck my dick in the storeroom, and I'd feel better for it. I'd have more energy. I'd have something to work towards. Even if it's just packaging shit, even if it's just packaging all the food that needs to be delivered to people, I need to fucking do this. Because if I don't, then it's going to happen again and again and again and again and again. I need to get out and I need to do more. My phone isn't an excuse. I'm figuring this shit out now. I went on Duolingo to learn Hindi. Ironically, I masturbated to Hindi porn because I wanted to upload my videos in Hindi, because I thought, well, I want to get more Indian subscribers, because statistically there are a lot of Indians. And I thought, well, I can bring them into the forefront, I can bring them into the equation. And yeah, and it's very popular. I actually set my IP address once to Hindi, and it was on the recommended page. It was all fucking Sadhguru. So they like that shit. And yeah, I go on that. I read 2 books. I listen to audiobooks. I've listened to the Rational Male audiobook. I've also listened to the Art of Seduction audiobook. I've got the 48 Laws of Power audiobook I'm waiting. I'm thinking of ordering the audiobook for The Manipulated Man after I've gone on to read that, because I don't know. There is resistance to it. There is resistance to getting this book, because if I get this audiobook, this is what the resistance is telling me, that it's actually, because it's written by a female, you have to research into these things, because the female sexual strategy to males and females. They're both, the sexual strategies of both genders are different. They're both different. Was it red pill rage which caused me to relapse? I don't fucking know. It's none of my business. It's none of my priority. It's none of my concern. 2 fucking books, Duolingo, and the tons of music. I'm literally playing Spotify all the time. I have no workout offline. I have nothing offline to comfort me, to console me. So I have to come back to this. And because I have no women around, I have to come back to this. I have to live on the internet. And I'm not fucking living on the internet anymore. I'm even tempted to go on a phone detox for the next week. I'm even tempted to do that. The thing is, after you relapse, every single thought in your head, you may as well just fucking skip past this whole video because I'm speaking shit. I know that because when you relapse, you speak shit. You don't fucking follow through with your convictions when you relapse. You didn't fucking follow through with your convictions the last time, did you, prick? But yeah, I'm gonna go now because I forgot what I was saying. Peace.